Chicago, Illinois. It's the DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the three. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. The fans, we should be happy.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Vucevic pulls it down. Leonard against DeRozan. Outside, Levine. He kicks it to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. The Clippers grab the miss. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Ball against Jackson. Right side, DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless. And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Now, here's Ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
From deep three-point range, and Ball is good for three.
You have to admire the fearlessness. Ball silencing the doubters in his range with that trip.
Here's George. The shot misses. Good D by Williams. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard with the steal. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Jackson, and he makes good on the layup.
Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast to getting that shot off.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. DeRozan's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry them offensively.
Nice finish for Leonard. Plays the game with such precision. Rarely misses that easy.
Ball finds Levine. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fires from deep. Deep 2 from Ball. And it's Chicago scoring again. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Green, he's checked in for Williams. Light comes in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. And then for the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac, and Norman Powell subbed in for Marcus Morris. Now here's Leonard. Here's Covington. Great D that time from Vucevic.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And it's sent back by George. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up. Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Now, here's Covington. Fires the three. Green with the rebound. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And Green slams it in.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Here's Coffey. Clippers moving the ball around. Powell against White. Powell dishes to Batum. Pass to Man. 6 to shoot. And he stays with it. Back to Batum. From downtown. Good on the triple.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
They're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend the energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Covington.
The strength of Covington, willing these shots in, despite the D being very aggressive.
Here's Caruso. Tipped away. Vucevic to the pass to White. And the basket is good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Clippers trail by 4. The pass to Man. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Cans it from downtown.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Caruso, the pass to Green. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Powell. Pass to Man. And there's the drive. Here's Powell. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And it's White missing. Clippers trail by 3. Covington into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard me. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Green. Zach LaVine comes in for White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. LaVine for 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. LaVine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson drives in, and LaVine with the block.
When you have a vertical like LaVine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Leonard inside, guarded by Levine, and Leonard gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Williams. And the rejection by Zubac. Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Leonard.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Levine. Here's Williams. He dishes it to Vucevic. Levine passes to Dosunmu. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Zach LaVine hits from deep. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Back to ball. Shoots. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kennard's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
Levine's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Kennard for three. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Well, Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
For three, Covington. No good on the last second attempt there.
Work in progress on this end. It's awesome seeing Levine make an impact and hard work on defense.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago, and they kept it close, trailing by at the most.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Zubac in the post. Vucevic on him.
Yeah, easy call.
Nikola Vucevic.
The Clippers have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
Team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
The free throw drops for
Taking 2
Zubac.
shots.
And both free throws good for Zubac. Chicago's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Ball against Jackson. Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 12.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time. He still has strong playmaking instincts. Well, look at Morris, just using that big body of his to draw contact. The defense has a tough time matching up.
Marcus Morris Sr. At the line for
So he gets them both. Chicago leading. Ball finds Vucevic. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Leonard the pass to Jackson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard against DeRozan. Pass to Williams. Kicks the ball. With the drive. And Ball slams it in.
You got to prevent Ball from getting a lane. It's that simple. When you don't, this happens.
Levine with it. George picks him up. Lets it go with the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Paul George.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Bulls, Green is checked in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Zach LaVine. Norman Bowles checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Jackson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
They get the rebound. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his
They're
first
consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
White is checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball. Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with this crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Poke loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. And he can't jam it through. To the middle. Covington with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Robert Covington.
Now, what confidence from the rangy swing, man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert from there.
One-on-one here. Mann passes to George. And it's George finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Caruso. Here's DeRozan. And easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 3-point Chicago lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. And they've got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for George. The pass to Pop. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Covington. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Powell. Passes to Mann. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. It's a one-point game.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him when the game is tight. He ups his intensity.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Clippers substitution, Amir Coffey.
Kennard, the pass to Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Bulls lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out. We see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Michael Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Levine feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine, and it opens up some wide passing lanes.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball's not loose. Leonard against Levine. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Pass to Kennard for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist in the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Clippers foul.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Alex Caruso. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Williams. Can't cash in from close range. The Clippers trail. Jackson passes to Leonard. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To tie it up. And it's good on the way in. And it's all knotted up.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
And the rejection by Zubac. And finished off by Leonard. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Ball, the pass to White. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. And George is subbed in for Kennard.
On to the floor for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
Outside, Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Paul George.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Paul George.
And I still think back to the leap George made in the 2012-2013 season. He won Most Improved Player that year. It was amazing how he put it all together. He went from a very good player to a superstar.
Taking on a bigger responsibility over time. I mean, you got to respect Ball's tenacity during important moments.
And here's Los Angeles. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Jackson against Ball.
2 minutes.
Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine with it. George picks him up. Ball with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. LA has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Taken away by Williams. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game, and he makes just about the worst mistake possible.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Leonard attacking. Slammed home. He draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments. And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
Ball. Kick out to Levine. It's Williams, high post. 1:04 left in the fourth. And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And George, here we go. Money!
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Outside DeRozan. Levine for 3. With the putback. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
For the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. Embracing the spotlight. Give Ball the opportunity to shine, and he'll welcome it with open arms.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. George looking over the floor. Over Levine. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Clippers win the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams kicks to Levine. Poked away. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. All going up court. Leonard, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Levine inside the three-point line. No good there.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
DeRozan with it. Leonard picks him up. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Williams gets the bucket.
Look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Jackson drives in. Outside, George. Zubac trying to break loose. George, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. The pass to ball. To take the lead. Second chance shot. Williams finds Levine. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his third foul of the game. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Powell's checked in. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Inside, here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 2. 1:02 left in overtime. Jackson, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
At the line for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Ball with it. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Yes!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Lonzo Ball. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Clippers foul. Reggie Jackson. That's his 4th personal foul.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for and they generally respect. As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Powell with the bounce pass. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout.
It's time for T-shirt.
Ball against Jackson. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. For the win. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. So it's the Clippers now. Jackson against Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked. On that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Williams with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this swing from the sideline.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hands checked in. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Alex Caruso is checked in for Ball.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. That's tipped. Leonard with the steal. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And DeRozan. Here we go. And finished off by DeRozan.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. Here's Mann. Zubac kicks to Powell. Pocket 6. And he converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, these shots are important for Morris to make, demonstrating why he is seen as a leader of this squad.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. And there's a minute 45 left in the second overtime. What a game. So for the Bulls, Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. Dean comes in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. And the Clippers making a change here as well. George is checked in for Terrence Mann.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? George against Ball. Is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Morris just scores from everywhere. Down low, from the mid-range, outside. It's just awesome offensive talent.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Kick out to Levine. Powell with the steal. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The Bulls shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. The drive-by Ball, and it's blocked.
Just fantastic defense from Morris, getting right in the face of the shooter and coming up with the rejection.
Hins the 3.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Zubac. The shot, no good. Great D that time for Vucevic. Levine kicks the ball. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's changed.
Pass to Pop. Over ball. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep